With Brady Wambach reigning first-team All-American against a true freshman in Cole Gibstein. And we'll say that a lot for Iona today. Clean win for Wambach off the draw. Here he goes, and right into the working at X. Inside roll, Neary still going, and he scores! Chad Sermon called Luke Neary a horse of a man, and he just bounced off the challenge from Cole Aschheim in a couple of years. Kate Steelaw, New Jersey native, top down bouncer. He had Petramala trapped on the offensive end, and Steelaw took advantage. Second career goal for the freshman. Just a little hesitation, and Steelaw caught Dom Petrop to Anthony Rayo. The second midfield line of three true freshmen on for North Carolina. Rayo, the number 2 recruit, Merrill, the 3rd. Duffy, right to left split, lets it rip. Quick rotation. Rayo to Duffy. And 2 Long Islanders link up for UNC's first goal. Petramala's got a shorty. And Duffy with true freshman Logan Rayner hung up. Duffy turns, burns, hit it off Pikatowski. Hardy off to Dishkiewicz, member of the Polish national team. Inside feed, Hardy couldn't corral it. Fournier almost found the connection. Merrill checked by Tochi Agwamba. Bear up top for the goal. Second of Luke Bear's career in Carolina blue. Can see Iona's back end. Gary Chevelle caught between 2 men. And Bear, the former top 20 prospect, knew right where. Sophomore from Denville, New Jersey. Gives it off to Cullen Lowry. All-MAC rookie teamer a year ago. He scored 30 goals in 15 games. He lets a howitzer fly. Whistler next to the ear of Josh. Big collision in midair. Nate Towers couldn't grab the ground ball. Duffy, what a whizzer! Advantage in the blink of an eye. Petramala, who always rides hard, wins the ground ball, and Duffy, with time and room, is a menace. Green Hut, 29 in black at the top of the zone. Suchek gets the hands free. Inside to Macaluso. The Culver connection makes it 4-2. North Carolina. That North Carolina has zoned in practice plenty. Working on that offense in case the defense pulls it out. After the 5 seconds for Brevin Wilson. Oh, he got one off right underneath Cooper Met's hands. But a final heave forward from Pikatowski ends the first. Saints pick to repeat as conference champs. Suchek underneath. Wilson strong as an ox. The jump shot right past Pikatowski. 5 pounds, soaking wet, but he is tough as nails. Eats the contact from Rayner and flashes in front of the cage. The season ago for Dom. He bested his old career high of 6 goals, which he set against Hopkins last year, with 7 against High Point. On the run, he misses wide left. Single season. Rayo. Inside, Merrill finds Twine. First career goal for Gary Merrill in Carolina Blue. Merrill started the offense with a pick. A half now. Kyle Hardy wrapping around, bouncing it in. Iona's first goal since. It took Kyle Hardy going the long way, eventually beating the short stick matchup after the quick flyby pick underneath from Alex Kolovec. Duffy almost lost it, keeps control and scores. Duffy almost had it fall. Just too quick with that first step past Tochi Iguamba. Merrill, the jumper. He's got 2. A short stick matchup. Nate Towers can't keep up with Merrill. And he sneaks it in. Just a sliver of space down the alley. Macaluso. Ringing around the cage, and Suchek snipes one bottom. The favor. Wonderful connection, and Suchek goes 5-hole on Pikatowski. In fact, the first win over Tillman, period. First win over UMD since '09. Rayo with the lefty finish. And North Carolina is rolling. Duffy draws the double. And Rayo stings the outside. Rayo can pour it in if he's got space. And the low to high from Geraci. An absolute laser. Trying to keep a lot of legs fresh if possible. Price to Dixon, he scores. Man or zone, it hasn't mattered for Iona's defense in the second quarter. North Carolina is putting on a clinic. Well-timed check from Toman, but it skirts all the way forward. Turacini and Prohaska battling for it, and Turacini somehow finds the back of the net. And scores his second of the season. Ishkevich past English. Laurie. A low hopper right behind cage to Neary. Second straight game for North Carolina with 12 goals at halftime. They scored 20 on Friday against High Point. Brevin Wilson underneath. Short stick matchup. Bear just missed, went with the twister there. Rayo, full head of steam. Shot deflected. It stays with North Carolina, but just 10 on the shot clock. Perea jumping right into the deep end. Wilson right past his right ear. Second goal of Evan Wilson's afternoon. North Carolina has found a lot of success dodging from below. That time just a one-on-one win. Clean pickup for Wambach. He takes it himself. For the junior, a reigning first-team All-American. In this second half has proved to be a struggle. 3 unsuccessful efforts already. English showing he's got some juice offensively. He'll rip it with the best of them. Flying high. Macaluso burst onto the scene this year. Surpassed his point total last year in the first game of 2026. Matt Reedy scores that one for Carolina, attacking option. Reedy known for his prowess on the man up. A great crease finisher scores his. Here he is. Price right on the doorstep. What a find from Duffy, his 5th assist. And Duffy eyes up all the way, put Price one-on-one with Perea. Matthew Dishkavish off to Jimmy Kennedy. And Colin Lowry working on Ashheim, skipping it past Marcus. The pass knocked away. Good hands from Brooks Roger. Carolina on the move, and a transition goal for Caswell Friedman. The California kid settling in Chapel Hill. Merrill inside feed. Dixon ducks it in. Second for Owen Dixon. A nice find from Gary Merrill. Off the screen at X. Decreased as the second half has gone on. Dixon. Price, one more. Easy finish for Geraci. This weekend, tic-tac-toe, and Brock Geraci, thank you very much. For Iona, getting all those pieces in line. Coach Sermon loves what his staff has done recruiting-wise. Boltman with a bullet past Perea. Junior out of Torrey Pines out in California. The Dishkavish down low. Kennedy bounces it home. Jimmy Kennedy sneaks it past Kent Good. Iona's first goal of the third. Here and there as North Carolina starts to mix in different pieces on the defensive end. And it left the redshirt sophomore from Springfield, Pennsylvania with a great... Martinez behind Kennedy. And this third quarter clock just trickles down. You can see the rain fly off Good's spoon on the final catch. Balls him. Great look inside from the Carolina midfield. But now in transition, James Greenhut. A laser past Good. Right past the transition defense, and nobody slid. Against an Ohio State, which added scholarships 2 years later. They shouldn't have had any business being on the same field. Inside feed and a goal. Trevor Havel. All starts with the alley dodge from Alec Levy, a name well known across the Carolina lacrosse circles. And 16 different goal scorers. And a bouncer from Tenny Gabrielin almost turned into a 17th. Question early on the defensive side for North Carolina was in cage. Josh Marcus not all that challenged today, but he's looked solid. There's a goal for Neary. Shows off the left-handed effort with his second of the day. Beat Wilson, stick side low. Levy around. He stings the corner. .23 on the board for North Carolina. This could not keep up. This will be strong. Sean Light leads that unit, reigning Defensive Player of the Year in the game. Air Force transfer Josh Yago at the offense, 4 goals for him. Firm control of the game. Charlie Pope will run out the final seconds, and North Carolina advances to 3-0. The Tar Heels, and Duffy leads the charge with 8 points. Up next for Carolina, Hopkins Friday night, a 5 p.m.